in our story time this morning, we're now going to go and see what creatures live around our homes. So I'm going to start off by going to the beach and doing a bit of rock pooling and seeing what sea creatures I can find there. And if you do have a beach near your home, then maybe you can go and do the same thing. But don't worry if you don't live near the sea. Go and have a look in your gardens, go and look in the park, maybe in the woods. Of course, make sure your grown-up goes with you. I'm going to have a look when I get back from the beach in the garden and see what I can find there. Even if it's wet, you can still pop out. You might see some worms and you might see some snails. Go and see what creatures you can find. You might find birds, you might find bugs. Who knows? Go out and take a look. Watch this video first and see what we find. I'm going to take my kids with me so you'll hear their voices as they're helping me look at the beach and in my garden for some creatures.
You've got your bucket. Who's this here? Zoe, do you know who that is? Lily, look, it is. Can you see what we've got here, kids? What's this in here, under there? What's that? Might not be able to see it. You see there's an anemone?
An anemone? Yeah. Like in Lily the Limpet?
Yes, it is in there. Yeah, so that pokes out its tentacles, doesn't it, when it gets wet? Maybe we'll see one that's under the water a bit later. Barnacles, look, this rock has got a lily and some barnacles. I don't even know if I'm pointing to the camera at the right things.
Like in the Limpet, like put some barnacles show her rock.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Well remembered.
What a baby.
We've been looking really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, mind your hand. Hello, little teeny crab.
Because Zoe really wanted to find one.
They found him under a piece of chalk. Yeah. Hello, little crab.
They love chalk.
Look who was waiting for us when we got home. Look at that. Do you think it's a butterfly, mate?
No, I think it's a moth.
You think so?
It looks like one. Just hiding behind our door handle.
Just waiting
we were
to be
just
discovered.
about to unlock it and I just saw it.
You did. Should we see what else there is? Let's go and look in our garden. One way to look for things is to look in amongst the plants. Look. It's a spider on his web. Hope he's going to catch something delicious. Now, all sorts of bugs like this plant. A bit earlier in the year we had lots of butterflies on it. But now we're getting some sort of flies and wasps and bees. As you can see, the flowers have nearly finished. Oh, but look. We've got a fly settled there. What a beautiful colour. Now, I love finding the birds and I can hear them. But because I've come outside, they've all hidden away. I can hear them rustling about in the trees and calling. Sometimes when you go inside or if you sit very still, the birds will come out. I also think it completely counts if what you find is your own pets. Hello, Flappy. Now, sometimes what you find is evidence that the birds have been by. Now, this might be from one of my chickens, or it might be from a bird that flew over. Have a look for some signs that creatures have been by. Sometimes you find things like snail shells and all sorts in your garden. Have a good look.
So I hope you find lots of interesting things, and do join me for another activity. Our next thing we're going to do is going to be a bit of counting. So maybe if you find some beautiful shells or some little pebbles, it might be good to pick those up for an activity a little bit later.